Welcome to this look at new mods on Farming Simulator 22 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed true. It is Friday the 21st of June, the end of another week. 4 days in a row, Connect 4 of mods and maps from Giants. We have got a new map out today, Wymark CA by Mappers Paradise. It's a Canadian map. The updates then, the John Deere 9RT Series 2015 by Dintz, the Jens Cobra Hybrid by HR Forst and Fahrzeugbau, the Rotner F20D by HR Forst and Fahrzeugbau, the Storage Halls Pack. Now I've been reliably informed this is Eddy and Muewe. Apologies again if it's wrong, that's what I've been told. The Small Corn Dry by JMZ, the Pasta Production by Pigsty, and the Lime and Manure Station by Miku77 have all had updates. Now, I'm not going to lie, the pasta production by PSC, the update for that, changelog says pallets can now be lifted by hand, updated selling station icon, updated mod icon, added grate in grain mill trigger production, new store icon for pasta production trigger, grain mill trigger, selling station. I don't remember this mod at all. It might have been one of the ones that was on a day I didn't do a mod review, or I was away on a holiday or something like that. I'm looking at the pictures thinking, I don't remember it. So I'm now panicking thinking, is that new? The changelog doesn't say it's new to console. Apologies if it is. I'm sure someone will message me and let me know. Anyway, the mods for today then. In front of me we've got this. This is the Sewage Shaft by Dominik Witzel. 2.61 megabytes download. It is a drain. It's one slot. You'll find this under tools. This is for disposing of water. If you've got too much water, you've overloaded something and you want to use the tank for something else, whatever it might be, and you need to offload it somewhere, you can always take it to a sell point if you want to, but that's what this is for. You can put it down in your yard under build mode and under tools, just there, 500 to buy and place. Slot count was 1 anyway, so stays at 1. There's no colour option or anything like that, but what we should get, so we drive over to it, we can now dispose of any spare water. Let's move that out of the way. That's by Dominik Witzel. Next, we've got this. This is the Machine Barn by TLS-Modding, Eddy and Muewe. This you'll find under build mode, sheds, just there, 55 grand. 17.78 megabytes download, 15 slots, which comes down to 1, as you can see. There's no colour option, really nice. I mean, you like the moss on the roof as well. Sort of algae, moss, the whole lot. The walls look faded, a little bit of sort of dirt here and there. The wood, I mean, it's absolutely spot on. Small door can be opened. This one is double. This one double. These are drive-through, and we do have a light switch down this end just here for the lights on and off. Now, after my debacle the other day with the cow barn with the ladder, that looks like a door that may be open. There's no option for a ladder, so I'm gonna go and grab a telehandler and see if I can open that door, because it's quite a low roof and I wonder if we've got a hayloft. That being said, there's no hole in the floor for putting anything through. With a cow barn that generally would be. I'm assuming, I'm making an assumption it is just for the look of it, but I will double check anyway. No option for that door to open, so if it's like even the runners at the top, sort of rusted metal on that, pretty cool. Like that, that's the Machine Barn by TLS-Modding, Eddy and Muewe. Next we have got the Barn with Shed. This is by Agro, Filipek and Miku77. 12.87 megabytes download, 8 slots, 25,000 to buy. You'll find this also under build mode and sheds, just there. Slot count of 8 comes down to 1. There's no colour option on this one either. You get it just like that. Carport lean-to on the side, small door just there, which does open. Drive-through if you want it there, and we also have a light switch on the inside. Again, it's the detail, the stippling on the wall, or walls, should I say. Light switch just there. Just listening, is there a sound effect to that? I don't think so. straightforward. The barn was shed by Agro, Filipek, Miku 77. Next we've got this. Again, fantastic weathering and detail. This is the old pigsty with garage by WylewiskoTv. It's 46.97 megabytes download, 16 slots, 30,000 to buy, and will hold 10 pigs. Build mode, animals, and pigs is where you'll find it. Out on the end there, slot count comes down from 16 to 1. Again, no colour options, but like I say, the detail with the sort of tarp covering the roof. You can imagine there's a bit of a leak in the roof on the side there. I like the fact you've got these where the roof doesn't quite meet there to allow air to circulate up there. That is a hayloft, and it does work. Slurry point is on the side here. If you want to get any manure from your pigs, you're going to need to get a separate manure heap. Door does open on the side there for storage of whatever you want to store. This door, again for your dialogue box, your dialogue box is just here for your 10 pigs. I found the straw trigger was more to this side, and the food trigger was just inside the door, literally as you came inside the door here for your feed. So feed in there, bedding just to the side. It did take bales. I did throw a bale up in there actually. As I've been saying the last few days, liftable bales. There is a ladder here which will allow you to open that door as well, like that. This one opens as well. He says, there we go. Now interestingly, it doesn't matter how many pigs you put in here, all the bedding, they all go into this side. It doesn't split them, or at least it hasn't done. I've got 8 out of a potential 10. It hasn't put any more in here, or bedding or feed. These doors do open. And there is a ladder inside here as well actually. If we go up into the loft, as you can see I've thrown the bale up. Liftable bales, get them up in the hay loft nice and easy, or small bales which you can pick up anyway. That door, or these doors, can open and close from up top too. That's quite cool, and I didn't have to search around for a ladder. The ladder was there automatically. Let's close the door on that so they don't escape. And then the end bit, garage, storage, whatever you want to put in there, pallets of pig food, small tractor, anything you like. That's the old pigsty with garage by WylewiskoTv. Next we've got round behind here, we've got the Woodtrailer by MrSealyp. Nice and straightforward. 9.45 megabytes download, 4 slots on console. You find it under build mode and trailers. Not build mode, what am I talking about? Under tools and trailers. Just there, only £2 grand. Slot count of 4 comes down to 1. We've got the option of continental with a narrow and a standard. We've got trailer borg, just like that, and then back again. We've got design with support or without, so you can just have it as a regular trailer with straps, and the supports are quite low. They're designed just so you can get the logs don't roll off the sides, and you kind of build the logs up into a pyramid. I mean, depends how you want to stack them, but yeah, kind of along that way. Chassis colour, anything on that pallet, and then extension, support colour, anything on that pallet. Why did I go for 2 colours that don't? There you go. And then license plate option on there as well. The only thing I will say, that support wall doesn't go up very high. So depending on what you're towing with, I bought it out with this. I don't know why. I was fiddling around and that had that. It works better on a tractor because it sits quite high. That comes up not very far at all. So if it drops down to meet a low tow hitch, that wheel hits the floor and will either make it difficult to tow or will actually lift the wheels off the floor. I tried to bring out one of the Kubota little side-by-sides and it wouldn't tow it. So just something to be aware of. Straps can be done from inside or outside. That's up to you. Small wood trailer by MrSealyp. Which brings me on to the last of the mods for today, and potentially this week. I don't know if we're going to get any on Saturday. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. And it's this. This is the Lizard Forestry T20 winch by HR Forst and Fahrzeugbau. It is 8.17 megabytes download, 5 slots. It will take 20 tonne of weight. Now what this is designed for is working on extreme hillsides. I'm going to put a picture up now because obviously I'm on my map of Western Wilds. I don't have an extreme hillside on my test map. I should build a mountain really or something like that. But so I'm going to put a picture up on the screen now. It should be up now for you to see. So what it's designed for, again with tracks. Now this will work with any winch. To be fair, it will work with any winch, but it's designed sort of specifically for this. These forks here dig into the ground. which stop it from moving. On a tracked vehicle, this is designed, this specific one in this pack is designed to work with the Volvos, so you're going to need to have the Platinum expansion, one for the winch anyway, otherwise it's just decorative, and two because it works on the Volvo excavators, which are part of the Platinum expansion. So with your tracks on your tracked vehicle, but again, any winch, but depending on what vehicle you're using your winch on, you're going to end up dragging your vehicle. This is a bigger proposition and it's not supposed to do that. So that digs into the ground, and then your winch, you grab your winch rope and you pull your winch rope out, and this is designed to work down a hillside. The other thing I'm going to do is show you here. Sorry, I'm talking about the vehicle, and I'm talking about the picture I'm showing you as well. So yeah, that steep slope idea, and it's designed, I suppose, more specifically to work with forwarders. So all the logging's been done on a steep hillside. The forwarder is down there, but obviously sometimes they slide, they slip, there's a lot of weight on them. So you attach one log onto the forwarder, strap it down, then you grab the winch from this, attach it to that one log, because winches will only work to a log, you can't winch to a vehicle. And then you hold the whole thing in place. Then the forwarder carries on its operation, loading up. Then you can either help it winch itself back up again, or it reverses up, either way, yes, no, either, it's entirely up to you. That's the plan behind it. The logs here, normally if you've got a steep slope, so if you're coming off of here and it goes down a steep slope, you would have a pile of logs or a big log, because you don't want your winch cable dragging in the dirt. It's the same for winching for anything. You do not want your winch cable going through dirt, sand, grit, muck, because that goes up into the reel, that can wear through the cable a lot quicker and it can make it an absolute nightmare. So putting it over a log or something like that just aids that, and it stops it digging into the ground. You imagine a steep slope, and where your winch cable would go along and then down the steep slope, that point there where it's going down, it will catch on that point, and the logs are designed to stop that happening. That's why. So what I'm going to do, I know I'm on the flat, but if I grab the winch rope, and we've got the Woodtrailer today, which is quite handy. So imagine this is your forwarder. I've got some logs on the forwarder. I just attach to one of those logs, like so. So then down the steep slope, that's now not going to go anywhere, because that is attached by a winch cable to this at the top of the hill. Now I can control my winch, so I can reel that in a little bit, tighten that right up to make sure that's nice and stiff, it's not going to go anywhere. I can also relax the winch off, so if the forwarder needs to go down the hill a bit further, it can. I can do it from in cab as well. So then what you can do is when you're done, in conjunction with the operator, you winch up as they reverse up, and the whole thing comes back up the hill. I know the thumbnail showed it hanging. I just wanted to see, the effectiveness of the winch, that it's not going to slip, the logs don't move, they're strapped down, and this is strapped to the log, or one of the logs, and I can carry on loading my logs on. Well, you could do it with a trailer like this as well if you wanted to. You could be going out and about, doing your logging, get your logs onto the trailer, and then winch the whole lot back up. It's entirely up to you how you go about it. But that's what it's for. And like I say, yes, it will work with any winches. I know the first thing people say is, well, any winch will do that. It will. You're absolutely right. There's the synchro winch that goes on the back of some of the HR Forst and Fahrzeugbau harvesters. So once you've done the harvesting, you can put that at the top of the hill and have the winch running down and doing exactly the same thing. Absolutely can, but that's what this is specifically designed to do. And that's it. That's the mods for Friday the 21st of June. We've finished with the Lizard Forestry T20 winch by HR Forst and Fahrzeugbau. I hope you have found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you choose to do, have a fantastic weekend. And thanks for watching.